All right, there's a new generation entering the workforce, and many are already in it, and their work ethic may not be the same as those ahead of them. New data says that Gen Z employees may not be as engaged as others. Well, leadership expert Pete Blank joins us now with some motivation for all of us to stay engaged. We're not just looking at the younger folks, but all of us. But that's kind of where this whole idea came from, right?
Right. Well, Gallup comes out every year with their engagement surveys and their engagement numbers, and overall workplace engagement is like at a 10-year low. Like employees of all ages are just not as engaged and motivated and inspired in the workplace as they were years ago. It's a big drop.
And Gen Z, what, 1997 to 2012 is when they were born.
Right.
And my son and I, he was born in 99. We have this conversation about how we worked, and that's all I wanted to do was work.
Correct. And this new generation, there's this idea with these people who are between the ages of 16 and 28 kind of in the workforce now, called FIRE, F-I-R-E, which is financial independence and retire early.
Hey, sounds like they got a good plan.
Sounds like a great idea, because the concept is they see their parents and their grandparents, and they worked and they worked and they worked and they worked, and they maybe got a pension or maybe lost their pension or maybe didn't do this.
There's something to be said about it.
So younger workers right now are less engaged. It used to be that as you got older in the workplace and you became a baby boomer, your engagement leveled off. I don't have to do that much. Well, now they're seeing the older generation is more engaged at work than the younger generation.
All right, so what's your advice for all of us then?
Well, we have to be aware that Gen Z, these younger people, they aren't motivated by the future rewards. So the idea of, if you stay with this company a long time, you will get a watch. You are set up for a great insurance and benefits in the future. That doesn't do it for them, because they sort of see that their parents and grandparents didn't quite work out for them. So we have to come at them a different way. And that comes back to just management. Management has to create, here's something for you, the word purpose. We don't do a good job in the workplace telling people what their purpose is.
See, I love that you say that.
Why am I coming to work in this hospital, fast food location, retail? Am I just coming just to work and then die? Or am I coming to make a difference in someone's life? So we really have to sell.
And that starts with leadership.
Starts with leadership and management. The other thing that's really concerning right now is artificial intelligence, because we're in this gray area right now around AI, and a lot of younger people are saying, why should I learn and become better at this job when I know that in about a year, AI can do it for me, it can do it better than me, it can do it faster than me. So we need to do what I say, which is not be freaked out about AI, but be more focused.
So we've got to, the generations have to meet somewhere in the middle for our future to continue the way we want it.
Because right now, younger people, and we're seeing it a lot, younger people, some people love their jobs, and we're not stereotyping any generation. This goes across all generations. But people are looking at younger people are smarter than we are at their age. And so they're looking ahead and saying, how can I make this work thing work for me and the company, as opposed to just I'm in for the company no matter what, I'm here no matter what. We have to balance that.
And that's the first generation too that's all technology. They grew up with cell phones, grew up with the internet. That's all they ever knew.
And that makes them smarter than us and faster than us and quicker than us. And so they're like, why are these processes of work taking so long? And so that gets frustrating.
I like to think they can still learn some things from us.
We're very smart. We have some intellectual capital to share, Janice. But you're right. It's got to come together. And the bottom line is, it does all come back to leadership and management. They have to figure out, what do I make around this organizational culture? How do I motivate my employees? How do I engage them? How do I work hybrid with them? How do I help them without giving them everything and saying, do whatever you want? Do it. There's just got to be a balance.
All right, we're all in this together.
We're all in this together. Thank you. Very well done.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, buddy.
All right, now let's check in with Michael.